Okay, boys, we're here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're going into the GOA Convention Center to see what we can find here. Started the day off with some seminars on kind of building brand deals and just working with companies in general. And once the seminars were done, the show floor was open, and this is everybody flooding into the show. Started off the day at the Genesis Arms booth, checking out some of their cool shotguns. Not only are they cool because of the action in the shotgun, but the fact they're using John Wick's pretty cool as well. And of course, I had to stop by the Freedom Ordnance booth and draw over their belt-fed 9mm a little bit more. Should have got a little bit more B-roll and pictures of it, but I was too busy talking to him about it, just checking it out in general. So here's a few photos from the day before on the range. If you want to see this gun in action, I'll link the video to the range footage after this one. Not gonna lie, I have all intentions of getting one of these on the channel one way or the other, hopefully sometime soon. Okay, this company here just has something I thought was cool in general. This is a VZ61 pistol with a 22 conversion kit on it. Anybody that's been around the channel for any time at all knows I love a good 22, especially the weird ones, so I really feel like this would fit my collection nicely. Stopped on by the P80 booth so I could get a closer look at their cool little collapsing brace pistol setup here that is based on the Glock platform. If you want to see this in action, you can check out my range day video linked at the end of this one. Up next, we got something cool from Strike Industries that I didn't actually know they made. This is a Glock style frame that is set up using all of the Strike Industries accessories. It was a pretty good feeling grip as well. This was just something I come across that was kind of interesting. It is a reusable way to hang targets without the need to carry around a staple gun, a roll of tape, or keep up with small thumbtacks. The way these are made, you can actually pull them out, put another target up, put them back in, and then twist them, and it locks them back into place. I just thought that was kind of cool. They're also made to use with cardboard or foam blocks, as you see in the picture there. And of course, I had to stop by the Cosaint Arms booth and check out some of their really cool double stack 1911s. As you can see here, a majority of the ones on the table here are ported, and they come in a variety of different colors. They also offer them some pretty cool camo patterns as well, and as you can probably tell, these guns are extremely customizable, and you can kind of just get them however you want.
Little details that seem to make people happy. Like this was a trigger that we did specifically for Modern Warriors, so we threw their logo on it. It's really cool.
And that's going to bring us to the last gun on the table, which was my favorite one as well. This was a limited run gun. Now, don't hold me to this, but I believe he said they're only making 75 of these. But I'm not going to lie, definitely going to look into this one once it becomes available because I really thought it was cool with the V12 porting and the camo they had on it. And that's going to bring us to T-Rex Arms, which makes all kinds of cool holsters for a variety of different things. They make holsters for guns, they make holsters for suppressors by themselves, and as you'll see right here, they make holsters for guns with suppressors. And that was what actually made me stop by the booth. I thought that was pretty cool. The holster itself actually locks onto the light, so this is a universal holster. You can actually warm up the little flaps on the front there to actually mold it to your suppressor so it doesn't jiggle around as well. Also got to compete in my first ever virtual shooting competition, which was an absolute blast. Not gonna lie, now that I fully understand how the game actually works, I feel like next time I get to do this, I might be able to do a little bit better. That's what I mean by understanding the game a little bit better. As you can see here, I thought I shot all the targets and then I just stopped because I thought it was over, and I actually had to shoot one of the cardboards one more time to go ahead and move on, so I lost a little bit of time there. Thought it was pretty cool that you would actually run out of gas and you would have to do a reload to get a fresh mag in the gun. So as you see there, I just did a reload to get a new mag of gas. Ended up not doing too bad. Ended up with the second position at the time. And that's because I was told that the time that was showing as second didn't count for some reason. A few things I thought was kind of interesting from Secure Me. The one on the far left there is a biometric lock for your gun. The two on the right actually have motion detectors in them, and it will send a signal to your phone when someone is moving your gun. So if your kid's messing with your gun, you can go up there and stop them, or if somebody's breaking into your house trying to steal your gun, you can go home and whoop their butt, or at least call the cops. Up next is going to be Stuff and Things Inc., which has to be one of my favorite company names. They are known for making conversion kits for AKs, this one being the Stizon Mag conversion, these right here being bullpup conversions for 9mm AKs that use Glock magazines. And as you see here, they make a variety of different bullpup conversions for AKs, and the cool thing is some of these are still considered pistols, so you don't have to actually SBR them. Something else cool that I didn't know they actually made was a conversion kit for a Kel-Tec P50 to make it into an actual practical rifle. Up next is going to be King Rivers Customs with some of the prettiest 1911s I've ever seen, which I really feel like they should be, seeing as not a single gun on this table is under 5 figures, some of them being actually 6-figure guns. At that point, I feel like you're literally buying a piece of functional art, and as you can see here, these guns are absolutely beautiful. And it's hard to imagine how many hours actually go into making one of these works of art. Up next is a new release of the show from Rock Island Armory, this being a fold-up 12-gauge shotgun, as you will see him demonstrate here in just a second.
That's really cool.
Up next is a gun I was really excited to get my hands on. This is the TISOS PX9 Duty Comp. I was kind of disappointed they weren't at the range day so I could actually shoot this particular gun. But nevertheless, I was still excited to actually get to check it out. I also did not realize they made 3 variations of this gun, the one on the far right being a compact, the one on the far left being a full size, and I'm not 100% sure what the one in the center would be considered. These guns have all kinds of cool features, from the really ergonomic adjustable grip, the aluminum mag well, the extended controls, the thumb ledge, and the nice blue flat face trigger. And then there's the absolutely huge comp on the front that I can only imagine works very well. Really hoping I can get one of these guns on the channel for a review. Of course, we had to stop by the Tippmann Ordnance booth and go ahead and check out some cool Gatling guns, and also this one-of-a-kind pump-action 380 pistol. And that's going to bring us to GB Arms, which I got to say makes some extremely nice guns. They have an absolute ton of options on the gun configurator on their website to choose from, and overall coming in at a really good price point for what you're getting, in my opinion. And that's going to bring us to AV Prototypes, which was the guns I was raving about in my range video yesterday. If you haven't watched that yet, I'll link at the end of this, but these are some absolutely awesome guns, especially this one with these 7 ports on the end. Definitely going to be looking into getting one of these for myself, because that is absolutely the flattest shooting gun I've ever shot. Of course, it's always cool to go by the Gearhead Works booth and check out the Mustang from John Wick, and also the really cool guns they use to advertise their products, as you can see here. And that's going to bring us to the Daria Arms booth and the DY9 Island. This is another one of those guns I was extremely excited to get my hands on, and also pretty disappointed not to get to shoot that range day. This is a 4-ported island barreled gun that is based off the Glock platform. Really hoping to be able to get one of these guns on the channel for review in the near future.
This is the DY9Z. This is what we just are launching at Goals. It will be shipping mid to late October. Available for the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas in the United States. What highlights about this pistol, many people that have heard of us, even though we just launched in January 2025, know us for our DY9, the DY9 Island. This is the DY9Z. This is a smaller version of the DY9. It takes magazines for the 43X. It comes stock with one 15-round magazine. Like the DY9 series, it's in the packaging. It comes with 3 additional backplates, cleaning kit, and 1 magazine. It doesn't come with more optic plates, as this, we've been hearing comments on it that comes with an RMSC direct mount onto the slide, and it comes with lock sight cuts. So it just comes with white sights right now, but you can upgrade them as you see fit. It's a proprietary holster, which we also make in-house until other people get on board. So if you need a holster, at IWB and OWB holster. And yeah, this is what we're coming out at Goals. As you can see, also, if you want to take a highlight of this, we also have the FD ODG 2-tone frame that we're launching from the start. By the end of the year, or early into the next year, we're going to have 4 additional colors, 2-tone colors: gray, pink, dark purple, and blue. So we're going to come out with different models on it, and come out with different variants as we go on. But this is our entry. The big highlight on this one, just 90% of our DY9s now are made in Jacksonville, Florida for the U.S. market, and we're going to increase that to hopefully 100% pretty soon. The DY9Cs, they're all going to exclusively be made in Turkey. We are going to have a going into business sale for this year and next year on the DY9Z. The MSRP on this pistol is $299. Wow. So that's it, DY9Z.
And as we all know, the best way to judge the success of your show was how big your swag haul is, and as you can see here, it took 4 photos to show it all, so I'd say it was pretty successful. All kidding aside, I had an absolute blast at the show, met a lot of good people, made a lot of good contacts, hoping to work with them on some cool projects in the near future. This is some of the stuff I actually purchased at the show because it was either a good deal or just funny. Brother insisted we needed all this beer roll, and I thought this one was funny, so I used it. Okay, if you made it this far, I just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're looking for more FunNGun right now, you can click one of the 2 recommended videos there. If you're looking for more FunNGun later, you can go ahead and click that there subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. And if you're finding me from Facebook, go ahead and click that open app button at the top to make all that a lot easier, and I'll see you next time.